Yep. Yep. Your boy lie. I'm in the game. And ain't nothing ever gonna be the same. Same thing. The same change. Everybody on it, but they want the same thing. Chubby Chub, where you at? Yeah, I'm going live. Like and subscribe, come for the ride. All that good is shit don't do. I copped the beat from my son and I went crazy. Told him on the fall back, man, cause I bring it to you daily. Lately, I've been going a little crazy. But I got a bad old lady. She calm me down, bad little smile, badass kids, but I know I put it down. Time to go to bed so I can get up in some ribs. Dig, you dig. I ain't playing though. I ain't Nintendo. And I ain't new to this. Man, I'm just true to this. And I don't roll with no Buddhists. What up? What's going on with Eric? What's going on, man? Yeah, y'all see me messing with my little tablet and all that, man. That's cause you see me messing with this, man. I was saying, man, my phone lines ain't fixed. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Make you pay for stuff don't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on, man? Y'all make my stuff work. Yeah, man. So lately, man, things been all right. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. You know, I'm blessed. You know, so we just went to Dick's Sporting Goods and we met up with Heinz Ward. That was pretty cool, man. I'm gonna tell y'all about that experience in a minute right here, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm going up there, you know, my kids don't even know who Heinz Ward is, right? They don't know him. They don't know him. I don't know who up in the chat right now. If you up on the show, jump up in the chat, you know what I'm saying? So I can shout you out. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Got the chat pulled up. So mind you, they don't know who Heinz Ward is. The kids, they don't know. You know what I mean? Got you. And I'm going in line. They like, who is that? So excited to meet. Who is this? Who's this guy, Heinz Ward? Man, listen, man. Let me tell you this. So I get up in the front of the line. And at first, my first reaction is, oh, yo, I'm like, yo, what's up, Heinz? Like, what's up, bro? Like, what's going on? He's like, what's your name? I'm like, Chubby. That's what came out first, Chubby, bro. I'm like, oh man, look, cause I'm nervous, but I'm like so hyped because you know what I'm saying. The Steelers is my squad. What up, bro? What up? What up, man? What's going on? Danny up in the building, showing love like always, man. You know, I'm gonna throw you on the screen, you know, real quick. So I was saying that you know, I met Heinz Ward today when I was at Dick's, right? I'm with the kids. They don't know who Heinz Ward is. He won the Super Bowl when he was born, when Javante was born anyway, right? So I'm up in the line with the kids trying to get them to autograph some they wouldn't autograph anything that you did not buy from Dick's, right? So they was making you buy things that he signed there, right? Yeah, okay. Hey, Maureen, how you doing, Auntie? She up in there showing love, Heinz Ward with the black and gold hearts. Yeah, so I'm telling it, right? So anyhow, so I'm up in there and I'm in the line and I'm like, yo, I'm walk up there and I'm like, yo, what's up, Hans? I'm hyped, but I'm nervous. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, what's up, Hans? I'm like, what's up, man? You know what I mean? What's going on? He's like, oh, what's your name? I said, Chubby. I said, Chubby came out, right? So I'm sitting there, you know. And I said my kids, they right there with me. They looking like, who is this dude? I'm like, man, this is Heinz Ward. You know, this Heinz Ward. They don't know who he is, though. They don't. They young. But he wasn't signing anything that we didn't get from Dick's, right? So I guess he must have seen something he liked in me, and I snuck it in. Y'all know the ball out always be up here, right? So you know what I mean. I don't know if I'm telling or not, but I got him on it. You know what I mean. But look, I had Miles give it to him. Little yo said like I even go front. Like I don't know if that was a dirty trick or not though. But we had somebody pop in the lead. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know it was crazy. I know. And I was like, you know, I'm hyped. I'm hyped the whole time. Ride back home. I'm like, man, we just got Heinz Ward, man. That was crazy. but they're still sitting around. Like Javante, he old enough, so he really knew like she said you're using the babies for your dirty work. Like, I mean, look, like, so it just so happened he had the ball. I had the magazine. I had a magazine. Javante had a magazine, and Miles had the ball. Looked at me and Javante like we was just two grown men. Like, thanks, So, and he wound up signing these little thing up here, which is pretty cool. But I tried to get him to sign this Sports Illustrated magazine that I got. I'm gonna show y'all that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to bend it at all, but you know what I'm saying. I tried to get him to sign this Sports Illustrated right here, and but they weren't. They like they said if you didn't get it from there, but that's old. Like that's Sports Illustrated. That magazine. This is a '06 magazine. This magazine almost 20 years old. You know what I mean? Shout out for that. But I'm like, that's crazy. So they got the little generic little Dick's little joint. You know what I'm saying? But it's his signature on it though. It's definitely Heinz signature, but that's all we can get. But Jerome Bettis is supposed to be coming through tomorrow. They had Jack Lambert up there. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They still doing their thing up there. I thought it was decent. And it sucked though because I was trying to get this phone line together, man, and I don't know what's going on. I called the people, they fixed it, and then it wouldn't work right before I got on the air. So I'm trying to get it together though, y'all. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm still new all this stuff. I'll figure it out. I need some time, but she said the bus for sure. The bus, Bettis. Y'all already know what time it is with them. The bus for sure. Hop on the bus. He was a great. He was a great. I mean, people popping in and out. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But when you up in here, so y'all know I take requests, right? Y'all do know that. I know y'all know that I do take requests for the show. You know what I'm saying? Um, for some reason, and I don't know why. Maybe because some of the sensitive, the way my content is, some of my content is not what a lot of people want to hear sometimes, and that's okay. But I noticed in my Facebook and my YouTube analytics that there's been 33 people watching me live for at least 20 minutes, and shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? Be whoever that is. But I'm not seeing that live when I'm on a live stream. I'm seeing that when I go into my analytics. And that's probably only because of some of the things that I may say in some of my other videos. Like they try to it's a dirty game that they play with this media. Like, and it kind of feels like the rap industry for real in a way, man, because some things get through and then some don't. And I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, you really thinking like there's only like 3 or 4 people watching, and mind you, you have a whole audience of 50 people, and that's why you got to give your best, even if it was just y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna give y'all my best effort every time. I'm not gonna miss on that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all come in here and y'all support me, and y'all deserve nothing but the best from me. So I want to give y'all a round of applause for that huge one. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are great. I really appreciate the support and all that, and everybody else that's out there watching. I appreciate y'all too. So yeah, so my Gmail, I check my Gmail, and I do that. So if you ever wanted to email me on the show about a topic, or if you ever wanted to, what I'm saying, I do read my emails and everything else. So don't get that twisted. So and because and so just real quick though, real quick, uh shout out. I want to shout y'all out, Danny and Aunt Maureen. I want to shout you out, and whoever else has popped up in here. I want to shout you out too for popping up in here. I don't know who it is because I can't really. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure yourself is known. So you were saying you wanted to know about this Michael Oher situation, right? This Michael Oher situation, the Michael Oher. Now, if for anybody that really ain't been keeping up with the Michael Oher situation, the Michael Oher is the ex offensive tackle for the Baltimore Ravens. And the dude, like, okay, so the dude made the movie with Sandra Bullock in it, The Blind Side, correct? Um, at the time, he was like so new to the NFL, barely trying to make it to the NFL, right? So when the movie was shot, but the movie, made a chunk of change. They made a lot of money, right? But the actual family, now this was based on a true story. The actual family that Michael Oher was living with, the real family, adopted family, didn't tell him, I guess, that he was adopted. And they owned his in layman's terms, his rights. You know what I'm saying? It was his rights to the movie or whatever. And they all signed for like $14,000. We're gonna put that in air quotes because we don't, what I'm saying. I don't know. I really don't know. I tried to dig and find the exact amount, you know what I'm saying, that he signed for, and I just could not find that anywhere. Now, the only thing that I really could find on there was the how much the movie actually made. And when you see how much the movie actually made, you be like, oh, yeah, now I see why. Now I see why dude was like, where's my change? You know what I'm saying? Like now, now you want to see like my change. So for anybody that don't like, yo, want to know, yeah, like, okay, so I'm gonna just read them off to y'all really, really quick, right? So the numbers that this, now we talking about the Blind Side movie with Michael Oher, right? So I guess it was like opening day or something, right? Now this is crazy now. Or opening day on that movie, it made $11 million. $11 million on the opening day. Second day cleared 13 million, almost 14 million. If we round it up, probably be 14 million, right? But and the average was probably, it made a lot of money. And then in the third day of the movie was, I think it was like 9 million. And this is just opening. This is the opening weekend of the movie, right? So he's like, where my change? I want to know where my change is. Because y'all own my life. He was upset about, them not telling him that he was adopted, and they wanted to know about, he wanted to know, and he also wanted to know why he only get so little money out of that. And that movie very well had made revitalized Sandra Bullock's career, if you ask me, in a way. Because can you remember any other movie that she was in around that time besides that? I mean, it's really hard to think about it, right? Because she most definitely, like, because she wasn't that relevant, and that movie brought her back out into, the limelight, if you will. And he wanted to know where his change was, and that was important to him. Also, that they told him that he lied about his family, but I believe they spent that into that way. And I know I'm hitting this from a different angle, and that's because I believe that when everything was added up, that's where he was really getting at, is like, why did I only receive $14,000 for this movie to use my whole life story? Like, if he wanted to write a book, and he owns all rights to that story, period, point blank. That is Michael Oher's story. The Blind Side, with hands down, is Michael Oher's story. He deserves every last penny from that movie. That is his autobiography. Period. I mean, there's no other way to put that, because that's exactly what that is. That movie is his life. If he wrote a book off that, it he'll have. Thank you, Auntie. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Yeah, you put that. You agree? You know what I'm saying? Like, the problem now is that, what if he runs into extra problems when he goes to write his autobiography? Now he has to modify his own life writing a book, because this movie already came out, and he already like signed his rights for like $14,000. Like, this is it. I think, and I like coming at things from different angles than other journalists, because I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, they cover things one way, and I feel like you can always come at one topic more than one way. You know what I mean? You can always find your angle, your niche on that, right? And I think this is just something that very few or none really hit on. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact is that he may just signed his life rights for $14,000. Like, nobody's really saying that. They're thinking about it that way. Like, like, that's not a lot. You know what I mean? That's not even a game's paycheck for him. Like, Michael Oher, probably he made millions, but he was one of the he was one of the top 10 offensive tackles in pro football. So he definitely, without a doubt, deserves to own the right to his autobiography. And they might give it to him, but then this is also the media game, Hollywood and all that. Like when people see something that is lucrative and it makes some money, they'll do whatever they can to stop that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fact. It's just a fact, like, and I just want to touch on that real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know, here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Woo, woo. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. We coming up. And we got y'all Bills fans. And I know I got a whole bunch of Bills fans that be coming in and watching me. And y'all gonna be mad because we about to put the beats on y'all. Our whole second string about to dog y'all tonight. I don't care what y'all say. And if you don't think that is about to happen, then put something in the chat. Holla at me. Holla at me. See, look, you already had Bills fans running up out of here. Look, there was one person that was in here and he jetted up out of here. He got up out of here real fast because he already knew like I was about to go in on them boys. Because we looking good, man. Like, I mean, well, everybody really look good. But see, right now, I look at our backups right now. Our backups, because that's what you are looking at really in preseason, correct? He said, "Chill." Daddy said, "Chill." All right, see, look, he a true Bills fan, though. You know what I'm saying? But hey, what you got on the game, bro? We could throw something up on it. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'm trying to watch it now." Like, all right, well, like, it's on right now, ain't it? The game should be on right now. It's 6:30. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could turn the game on the TV and put me on your phone. Y'all better not tune away from me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what is it's on YouTube. The game be on YouTube now, right? I think so. I don't know, y'all. I'll probably get banned for real if I try to put that joint up on here, bro. They'll probably take me up off here, bro. Like they'll be like, "Hey, with that, bro? They ain't with that no more, bro. That's crazy." They ain't with that, man. Hey, look, man, I'm not trying to get copyright in the NFL. That's crazy. But you already know what time it is, man. I mean, I like our backups, man. I want to see more of Washington, Darnell Washington, though. I want to see more from him, man. I gotta see more from him. He said it's not a that's messed up. Bro, I'm gonna try to pull it up for you, bro. Just for you, bro. Just for you, bro. Shout out to D, man. I'm gonna try to pull it up for you. It ain't available out there. For y'all that don't know, you know what I'm saying? That's my best friend, man. Danny Holly, man. That's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying? He been holding me down for years, man. Years and years. No matter what it was, no matter what I was going through, he was right there with me, man. For real. Love that. So, and he in Waikiki, he in Hawaii, man. Forever paradise out there. I'm a brag about that all the time, yo. Got a friend that live out there in Hawaii. Bro, that's beautiful out there. But yeah, I mean, I like that. I want to see more from him. I definitely want to see more from my boy Darnell Washington, man. I gotta see more, man. Because if not, man, like I need to see it. I need to see more from him, the tight end, man. I knew he wasn't going to start over Move. I knew he wasn't going to get the chance to start over Move. I knew that, but at the same time, like that double tight end could be dangerous. That double tight end, him and Move on the field at the same time, because they both can block. They both can throw blocks. Now I know he can block, but I want to see him more in the receiving game. That's what I want to see right now. How he adjusts to the NFL, that speed and that size, and how he uses it in the NFL, right? You know, and he's definitely gonna make a lot of blocks. And Najee Harris got a I want to see up out of him because Jalen guy almost took his spot. Jalen almost took Najee's spot to me. I don't know. That's looking kind of suspect right there, for real, for real. I don't know. Like, I don't know. If you don't agree with me, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Let me know down in the chat. But I honestly think that Jalen Warren was real close to almost taking Najee Harris's job last year. I think so. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. That if I hear that in the background, that's because that's the game right there. They got it on the tube right now. They do got the game pulled up on the tube right now. It's on YouTube. The game is, but I ain't even trying to really watch that game right now. I want to watch my game. Don't get me twisted. I want to watch the game. Oh, but let me see if I could throw it up on here. I'll try to get it up on there for you, D. But I wanted to talk about like people, I went through some things this week, right? I went through something like people like they were talking about me, and I know that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I know people are gonna have things to say. They're gonna talk. They're gonna hate. They're gonna do things like that. You know what I'm saying? And there might be a show that you might not like. You know what I'm saying? Or the next person might not like. You know what I mean? That is okay. You're not gonna agree with everything I have to say, but I do welcome y'all to hold me accountable for that and to say whatever you got to say in the comments. I don't shy away from that. You know what I mean? I never do. However, people choose not to use that, and they choose to do what they call sneak this and talk behind your back or whatever that is. And that's fine because I'm in the game to where as long as my name is in your mouth, to me, that's okay. That's that's okay for me. To me, that's fine. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So I got that pulled up. I'm gonna take that down real quick though, real quick. But look, I'm in a game where that's okay with me. You know what I'm saying? Long as I'm relevant, I don't care if it's negative, positive. Hey, you're doing me a favor. So it really don't matter to me. But I sat there and I thought about it and I said, you know, man, I looked at it from a different angle. I looked at it as like a lesson, like and being that we are all like that. Like if you really think about it, like if it was not for haters, would you be you? I guess not, right? So I guess that makes me and you haters too. Because like and that's the truth, like, because I mean, like, certain things you do, peacock, and certain things you may buy to show off or something like that, or a certain thing you might do, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't like to call them haters. I like to call them fans, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just what they are, truthfully, because they hate to love you, you know what I'm saying? And then there's just a positive way to spin that. And then there's true supporters. Okay. I've said that plenty of times and I'm going to continue on saying it. But so the people, they tend, and they say they real niggas. You hear that a lot. I'm a real nigga. I'm a real nigga. I'm a real one. Like, all right, cool. That's cool. But how real could you really say that you are when you got younger family members or family members that's younger than you, and you never gave them the right advice? You never really looked that younger family member in their face and said and told them there was a different way of doing things. You let them go down the same exact path that you was going down. And I know that this hater watches. I know this person watches. And I know these people watch. But how could you continue on saying that you're a real nigga or whatever you want to call yourself, you know what I'm saying? And you let your young family members go down the same exact path as you went down. That's not real to me. That's corny to me. It is, because you already knew that it wasn't going to be nothing, but yet and still you let people go down that path of destruction. You know, I know so many good, talented people when I was up there in JT just for a little bit of time, and I mean, they just had all the talent in the world. I mean, great at football, great athleticism, great at basketball, and they wind up going into the streets. And it's so compact up there. It's like a town of literally 40,000 people there. There's literally probably only 5,000 out of the 40 that's black. You know what I'm saying? There's probably another 10,000 that are mixed, white, black, or something else, right? And for you to let your little cousin grow up there, be so great at a sport, and then go down a path of negativity and destruction does not make you real. It don't, because you can ask anybody that knows me, and this is a true story, and this is probably why these people hate me so much, and or whatever it was, you know what I mean, whatever it is in their system, they hate to love me. Like, let's be clear, like, I set trends. Now I'm tooting my horn, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, like, and it's the truth. Because at one point I seen one person with dreadlocks up there, right? You know what I'm saying? This is true. One person, name was Biggs. And then there was a couple people in DK that had him. I think his name was like Naj or something, but he lived in like Dunkirk, right? That's somewhere around that area, right? And I literally just grew dreads that just because there's like that, you know, and this is true. People that know that it's true, they know this is true. They know he knows. Like, there's a person that's saying right now that definitely could vouch for, and I don't want to get him involved. But anyway, I just grew them like I just wanted to be different. You know what I mean? I wanted to be different. Nobody had really. Nobody was rocking them. He dude just had cut his off. Then I turned around. Everybody has them now. You know what I'm saying? And they mama. You know what I'm saying? I set trends. Now I'm saying that now I don't mean to say this to be. I guess I do mean to be a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit the 2 mil more, just a little bit, but just to say that I know I have an influence and I never really wanted to influence y'all the wrong way. If you would have been around me or you'd have took the time to really to get to know me like some of the people did, then you would know that Chubbs always, no matter when I was out there heavy in the streets, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever, I've always seen good in people and I always gave them good advice. I never really, you know what I'm saying, tried to walk them down the path of negativity right with me just because I was on it. Like I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? I did not do that. You can ask almost anybody that crossed paths with me. That's why to still to this day, real people that knew me in that past life, they definitely come and they support me now and they got more love for me and respect for me now because they knew that this is the kind of thing that I've always wanted to do was have a platform to speak out and try to help the youth. They knew that I could do that because I never was afraid to do that when we would be in the middle of parties, middle of we could be in the middle of doing committing a dang on crime, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. And I still, you know what I mean? Like it just wasn't me to do that, you know what I'm saying? And they never really took the time to get to know me. But you know, and that's all I want to say is that I would never let nobody go down the path of destruction. I never would have let them do that. You know what I'm saying? And they know that for real. When I seen you playing ball at your best, when I seen you carrying the ball and seeing your speed, I was trying to encourage you to go to college. Even though I know you could have been in the streets doing whatever you wanted to do, hustling, whatever. I never did that. You know what I'm saying? And for that, I think I you know what I mean, I know I deserve a round of applause for that straight up because that's one thing that I never did. And and that's all I want to see people out there doing. You know what I'm saying? I want to see y'all out there doing that. I want to see more people doing that because I believe that's what makes you real at the end of the day. Because we all can't continue on messing up out here and being the same. Everybody can't be getting in trouble and doing the same stuff all their life. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you got to grow up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you can still hold on to your youth. You know what I'm saying? You can still go with your kids, and when you go to the jump park, you don't gotta be the dad that sit in the massage chairs. You know what I'm saying? You can go jump with your kids at the jump park if you want to. You can go ride the roller coasters with your kids if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. It's up to you. You know what I mean? You can hold on. There's other ways to hold on to your youth besides thinking that you still got something to prove. Because I believe if you a grown man and you still feel like you still got something to prove, then something is really wrong with you. You know what I mean? Like something is wrong with you, and you need to go get help for that because you shouldn't think that you got to prove nothing to nobody. You're grown. You did everything. You live life. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that people out there that they really had a privilege and they don't know that they had this privilege is to be a so-called street guy and a hustler and then still have your life and you haven't been shot at or robbed or anything like that. You don't have that of everyday people. See, everyday people in these bigger cities, they got to go through that kind of thing. You don't. You still living. You still can make a change. You still can make a change. You know what I'm saying? And invest, do something else because it's only a matter of time to where the government's going to come and start locking us up. Uh, um, no matter what, no matter who we are, like this, it's just a matter of time. Like I pay attention to things, y'all. Like they got cameras everywhere, like now, and it's just a matter of time before they come and they start hitting people with Ricos. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it's because a lot of people, you know, they stay out of jail because they're tight with snitches or somebody around them tells a lot or so whatever it is. I don't know how that go, but I do know that they're more frequent with Ricos and they're even doing it to stars now. And if they're doing it to people who have six and seven figure accounts, just imagine what they're gonna do to somebody who don't have that. You know what I'm saying? You know, like it's just not worth it no more. To me, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it, man. And that's all I want to say on that, man. It's just not worth it, man. But look, you know, and in other news, right? In other news, y'all like there was this dude named what is his name, DJ Envy. I don't know if y'all know him. You're probably from like the Breakfast Club or something like that. I did speak on it a little bit. I made a little midweek video, and maybe you caught it, but maybe you didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bring it a little bit up on the live real quick. He um he was like promoting a scammer or something, or promoting some guy who hit scans named Caesar Pena, right? And there was this dude that's on Instagram. He makes shit on Instagram. And his name is Tony the Closer. I follow him, you know what I'm saying? And I got on the chat a couple times or whatever. And there was a couple people who came at me sideways, and a lot of journalists, YouTubers, bloggers, they're very scared to touch this, y'all, because they're getting death threats. Now I haven't received any death threats or nothing like that, but the people who are covering this is getting death threats. They're getting, and so this is a very real topic, and this is why I wanted to bring it up, because some things is going to be like this, and to inform y'all, my audience, the people that watch me, the people that support me, is to really do your homework on these other channels. When you see these dudes promoting stuff that you got to pay for on the internet, do your research on these dudes, man, because a lot of these other platforms don't care about y'all. They just want to get y'all to click on the link and get paid off of y'all. They don't care about if your money gets lost or whatever. Like these people have stole 40 plus $1 million allegedly from people. You know what I'm saying? People can't pay their kids school tuitions. They're losing their houses. Their businesses is going in the ground because they thought that they were investing with a so-called celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like this is, it's really out there, and it's really crazy. And there's only one guy that's speaking up for people like me and you, that's just out here grinding and trying to find a better way to use our money. You know what I'm saying? There was even a lot of people who were transitioning from the street life, trying to get into trying to become legit a little bit, and even they got their money took. And when you're dealing with people like that, like some, I mean, they like, oh, you're not robbing me. You in the streets, people get killed over $5 in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Let alone somebody get in the street dude for like 100,000. Like he trying to find where you at and knock your top. You know, and a lot of journalists, like, and there's not there, and I can't even say there's a lot of journalists that's out there that got threats, but the ones who have reported on this have gotten threats because of this guy. Like, and y'all probably don't know about it because he works at a national syndicated radio podcast, and he has not gotten on there and condemned the dude that robbed him because he was complicit, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And it's wrong what he did. Like, it's like, yo, what he did was wrong. And y'all really, really got to do y'all homework on these people, because they'll take your money, man. They'll take your money real quick, real quick, man. Like, we are in a game. I'm in a game right now, y'all, to where, yes, clicks matter. You know what I'm saying? Clicks matter. It does. And if I can get 10,000 people to click on my page, best believe there's going to be businesses starting to hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Asking me, can they put a link on my page or this and that? And I got to do a better job. I got to do a good job at that too, so that you guys will not get introduced to scammers and people who don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? Now, that I have to stay away from. So therefore, the only thing that y'all will really hear me promoting is family run businesses and people, friends or family. So when y'all get a business, hit me up in y'all email, and I'll gladly promote y'all business. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a personal business. I don't really want to do, and really, if I don't really know them, I don't really care for that. I'd rather y'all come up. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all been supporting me from day one. So I'd rather see y'all come up than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'd rather see y'all come up than do anything else. So make sure that when y'all down there in the Carolinas and y'all need a nice beach getaway, make sure that y'all visit the Bangs and the Bangs Bungalow. I believe it's by the beach. You know what I mean? If it's not, you definitely could Get it, send them a message on Facebook, Instagram, the Baines Bungalow. They're on my page. You can find them on my page. That's an Airbnb down there in North Carolina. Definitely check that out. Please do. Nice. It's a nice kickback. They got a nice foot massager and all that's by the beach, catch some wind and all of that. 20 minutes from the closest beach. Okay, nice. Nice. That's good. That's good. You got a nice little ride from the closest beach. Okay. And also, there's a I know everybody that's in Pittsburgh watching, and I don't know if he actually travels that far, but you can hit him up and you can find out too. The Pour is ran by Ely is Erskine Mitchell. Mitchell, you see him on my page. It's called The Pour. It's a mobile bartending service. Mobile bartending. Now, yeah, I know y'all ain't never heard about that. That's super dope, right? But he's a mixologist. He's a mixologist. And he'll come to your parties, wherever it is, that you may have a bar. You might want to serve drinks, have some drinks there, but you might be like, man, you know what, man, I wanted to look somewhat decent. Go ahead, give them a call. The Pour. It's a mobile bartending service. Mixologist, master mixologist, Erskine Mitchell, super dope guy. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I wouldn't be sending a match off for that, but this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying like supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? Supporting each other, and helping each other grow, because it's important, you know what I mean? Because these people don't care about us. And the strange thing is that they'll probably click on somebody else that'll scam them rather than support somebody that they know. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna talk to you more about that too, because I think I want to do like a little something with that little commercial or something like that, to where it's every week that they're able to see the Banks Bungalow. I would love to do that for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are my number one supporters, man. And I'm so thankful for that. And this is my way of showing my appreciation for that. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, I won't be looking for no discounts. I ain't looking for no discounts. No, I'm gonna pay like I weigh, for sure, for sure. And you know what I mean. But look, and yeah, but that's important though, man, to do that, because that went way, 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 way left. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate y'all too. I definitely appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all. No doubt. And yo, like, there was this chick, right? She is in the she's gay, play for the Las Vegas Aces. Shaquana Williams, I think her name is, right. And I don't know if y'all even heard about this. Raquana Williams, her name is, not Shaquana. Raquana Williams, her name is. And I don't even know if y'all heard about this, but she got into a domestic dispute with her girlfriend, and wound up beating her up. She left the house. I don't know why she came back. They always come back. But she left the house, came back, and beat her. You know what I mean? Came back, beat her up, went out to go work out, got arrested at the gym. Now, I did put out a little video on that, but I didn't see nobody like not talking about this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see nobody comment on it. I didn't see, and that's crazy because you gotta watch what rabbit hole or whatever you go down nowadays with how this media thing is set up nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They got the super duper feminists over there. They got the super duper masculine men group, and then you got, I mean, like, there's groups and stuff like that. And when you get on certain things that touch, like, you know, people don't like that things. But guess what? The good thing about me is I don't care about what them people think, because I think that the best way to be is just honest. And if you know me, I'm gonna tell you like it is. I think that it was wrong, and I think that if it was a man, or a man, football, baseball, basketball, hockey player, he would be out of commission right now. The whole world wouldn't have known that he beat his wife, and they, you know what I mean, or his girlfriend, and that's not even her wife. I don't even, that's her girl. Beat her down. I don't know. I think it maybe it went worse, but did she beat her down? Had marks all on her, whatever, and we knew nothing about it. And of course, a lot of people are scared to touch this, because when the alphabet community gets a hold of you, when they cancel you, you ain't coming back from that. It's over. It's over from that. That's why you ain't hear nobody talking about it. And I'm gonna just keep it 100, like, because when the gay community, I can't even pronounce the way that they do that. So I'm gonna say I gotta say the gay because I don't know how to pronounce that or whatever. And but when they cancel somebody, it's over because you got politicians all the way from politicians down to the people at the bottom of the barrel, and everywhere else in between. They are everywhere. So when they cancel somebody, it's over for them. And that's why a lot of people don't touch it because they be scared. But that's another reason why I got out here to make a platform to speak on these things because I'm not scared to. Like, for what? I don't get it. Like, you gotta still inform people of what's going on and speak your mind on it. That she may be needing to hear the real about this thing. She need to sit down, reassess her thoughts. You know what I'm saying? First of all, apologize. Go get help for what she did because it's not the first time that she went and did it, which is shocking, right? This is not the first time that she did this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. This is not the first time she did this. This is the second time this has happened. The first time that this has happened, she she played for the Los Angeles Sparks and allegedly got into it with her girlfriend's some guy that they were talking to, pulled a gun on him, told him she'd kill him. And then she goes and do it again in Las Vegas. The fact that nobody's talking about this and just letting her keep going to go play pro basketball is the problem. You know what I'm saying? And it goes so much deeper and further than the other things. But yo, like, y'all should have got her help then. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have got her help then. But if it was a guy, should be canceled, should be totally done with a job and everything else. And I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? The fact that people get treated different because of who they are. And I just wanted to bring that to your attention and point that out, that there is biasness out here when it comes to certain things and who can do certain things and who can't do certain things. Now we do know that, but I wanted to point that out blatantly and wait until it get a little bit out there. People will start paying attention more. Another thing, hip hop community, right? I don't know if y'all into the hip hop community or not, the entertainment, right? Um, so the grandfather of hip hop named what they call him, she said if she has a problem with domestic violence, she really should get help. Domestic violence isn't okay regardless of gender. I agree 100%. 100%, auntie. Drop a bomb for you, man. Drop a bomb. You know what I'm saying? Big round of applause for you on that. Like, I don't agree neither with that. I don't think it is neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it is no matter what neither. But there's this, what was I tell you, that the grandfather of hip hop, they call him. Make sure y'all liking, y'all sharing the stream, whatever, for the algorithm. Cause right now, if you don't like and you don't share me right now, they're probably going to bump me all the way down and make it look like there's absolutely nobody watching me right now. I'm going to let y'all know that because what I'm about to mention is about to be sensitive, right? There's a guy by the name of Hassan Campbell, and I want y'all to watch this. Go back and watch this for yourself after I spit this out, right? After I spat this. His name is Hassan Campbell. He was allegedly raped by a, the guy of the Zulu Nation by the name of African Bambaataa. Okay, recently went on his show and spoke on YouTube Live and went and spoke about this whole matter. And I don't see why another grown man would lie about being raped or touched as a kid. Like, it's hard enough to even talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Let alone, like, why would he be lying? But I still have to say allegedly because I didn't put a disclaimer up here, and people are suing people nowadays. Anybody, they don't care. So, he was allegedly raped by this guy, by African Bambaataa, the leader of the Zulu Nation or whatever, which is a very, very strong, predominant group of people in the hip hop community. They really can end you, and they could do a lot of things. Now, what am I? I'm just saying this to say them. Let me finish the story. He's talking about him getting into that. Now, one of our favorite people or whatever, I was hurt when I heard this, named Fat Joe. Fat Joe had a ghostwriter by the name of TA. Right? Y'all with me? Fat Joe had a ghostwriter by the name of TA.
Bluetooth disconnect. Bluetooth
See,
connected.
see, But the guy who, well, I was talking about the Zulu Nation African Bambaataa because Fat Joe is in the Zulu Nation. Everybody Puerto Rican and Black are in there. A lot of people, Ice T, Queen Latifah. This is a very strong hip hop group. However, TA speaks out about Fat Joe grabbing himself and watching himself have sex with younger women. Okay, because TA is 10 years younger than Fat Joe. So when Fat Joe first came out, TA would go and get the young girls. He'll help him perform, write his music, whatever. And Fat Joe would have relations with these girls, with these younger girls, allegedly, right? So the young girl speaks out on Fat Joe. You know what I mean? And of course, he tries to deny. But there's another guy named TA who speaks out on this. There's a guy by the name of Panda Chop who covered TA very well. I could check that too. But I wanted to speak on this because they started mentioning about how the music industry has allowed a lot of these older people to date such young women and such young men, right? And it's the truth, right? And when I seen that, I said, yo, I got to speak on that a little bit because when I was in high school and in middle school, believe it or not, I knew several girls that was getting picked up by grown men. When I was in the eighth grade, I knew at least three girls in the eighth grade with me that was sleeping with a grown man. In the ninth grade, it was ridiculous. There was at least 10 grown men parked outside of Peabody High School in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Lexuses, Benzes, whatever, picking up the girls that was getting out of the high school. True story. So, have I seen it in my culture? I have, but does it make it right? Absolutely not. And what is happening is these guys are going into hip hop and they're repeating the same cycle. But when you somebody who is just as big as these artists are, and when you're protected by a certain community, you feel invincible. You think you could just grab anybody's kids, you could just do whatever you need to do, and they try to normalize this. Ain't nothing about this normal, yo. Nothing, yo. Ain't nothing about this normal. For the fact that they're out there sleeping with kids, but then they're blaming it on the neighborhood. Y'all ain't in the hood no more. But it does happen. It does happen. And it still happens to this day. And people ought to be sick and ashamed of themselves to be going to go pick up little girls up out of a school when you a grown man. Like it's man, look, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. I know so many people have been through this at a young age. I know them personally. They have been, and at the time they probably thought it was cute. You know what I mean? And now they're probably looking at it and they probably feel disgusted. It's like this is something that we need to pay attention to as people because when I tell you that these people do not care about us, they do not care about us. And I hope that I pray all the time when I'm off camera, y'all. I literally sit here and I pray for humbleness and character to be able to stay humble, to never grow above the people who love and support me and watch me. I do because I don't want to be the kind of person who can't connect with y'all or come sit in y'all living room and drink iced tea or you know what I mean or think I'm too good for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't so I pray for that a lot because it's something that easy gets sucked into. It is. But their celebrity, I think that they use their celebrity to commit these crimes of these kids, man. And at some point, y'all, we gotta just be able to hold people accountable for it. So I'm not telling y'all to stop She said the coach. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. The culture of grown ass men grooming and abusing young girls is just starting to change. We came up during a time when this stuff was normalized. It's sickening. Yes, yes, and believe it or not, it still happens a lot, especially in smaller towns. Auntie, it happens a lot. Believe it or not, places like for where me and Danny Holland was at in Jamestown, New York, like it happens out there a lot, a whole lot. A whole lot, believe it or not. Yes, it does. It happens. And when you talk to people about it, they get offended. People get offended. And I don't care if I offended people when I said something about it. I didn't like it. Um and it still happens. And it is sickening. And it is even more sickening when you have a daughter. You know what I'm saying? When you are a girl dad or a girl parent, it definitely sickens you to your stomach to even think that somebody would be trying to pick up my high school, a grown ass man to be trying to pick up my daughter from high school. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like we like honestly, we should be able to deal with them right then and there. And it just happens and happens and happens. It never stops, yo. Never stops. And now these so-called celebrities who don't care about us are doing this, and it's coming out more and more to the light, y'all. It's like they're doing this, y'all. It's a fact. It's a fact, y'all. It's a fact. Charlemagne the God, allegedly, I think he beat that case. Gotta say allegedly, y'all. I got to. They'll try to take whatever else it did, what little I do had, they'll take it. You know what I mean? They'll try to take it, y'all. So I gotta say allegedly. Allegedly Charlemagne the God. Allegedly Fat Joe. Allegedly African Bambaataa. Now it's just sickening, y'all. And they just let these people do it and do it over again. Scam us, get us, whatever. They do not care. They don't. And it's crazy. It's crazy for them to sit there and do that, man. I can't, man. I was just sitting here and it crossed my mind too, and I was like, man, I totally forgot about totally forgot about that about the one interview that I had saw recently on that too. But man, these people, it goes so deep, y'all. It goes so deep, so deep, man. It's a whole community of these people, man. Like like when you think about it though, y'all really like think about it. Aaliyah, she was only like 15, y'all. She already had like R. Kelly, Dame Dash, Jay-Z. Like, y'all, like it's a lot. Now, real quick, now, and I'm done, and I'll be done with that. I'll be done with that topic. But one thing I gotta say, yo, if you shout out to all my faithful men out there, man. Give yourself a round of applause, man. Shout out to all my faithful men. Shout out to all my faithful women out there, and y'all mean in your marriage and whatever. They don't celebrate us enough, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't celebrate us couples enough out here. You know what I mean? They always want to brag on a single life. Well, guess what, single people? Y'all is burning. Y'all getting gonorrhea, syphilis, and y'all and the HIV all at one time down there in Houston and Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all getting the gonorrhea, syphilis off that joint. The gonorrhea, syphilis. I don't even know. They getting the triple threat down there. True story, y'all. True story. Mm-mm. True story. STDs in Houston, I'm trying to tell you, they are going crazy down there in Atlanta, Georgia. The women and all of that. Ayo, it is crazy. I was like, what? I was like, no way. They yes, they're getting triple threats all at one time. They getting all three one time easy. People are just going there. It's a whole outbreak, y'all. It's been going on for like a month. I'm surprised I don't know about it. And it's just working its way up. 128%. Look, hold up, man. Y'all think I'm playing around. I'm gonna play the news clip for y'all, man. Look, y'all probably think I'm playing, bro. I'm playing. I'm putting the news clip up, man. Here it goes. We about to play the news clip, man. I'm not playing with y'all. Look. Watch it. Watch
And
it for
impacting a
yourself.
lot of women across our area. Syphilis skyrocketing in Houston. Good evening, I'm Keith Garvin.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Daniela Guzman. Well, the Houston Health Department is calling the sharp rise in cases of the sexually transmitted disease an outbreak. KPRC2's Andy Sirota live in Sunnyside, where a community meeting was held today about this. Andy?
Danny, Keith, a number of medical directors from some of the community-based health clinics attended that meeting here today at the Sunnyside Health and Multi-Service Center, along with members of the Harris County and Fort Bend County Health Departments. Of all the cases Houston health officials are seeing, it's predominantly women of color who were most impacted. Nationally, there's been an uptick in syphilis cases, and health officials here say in many ways Houston is no different when it comes to what's happening in many major urban areas across the country right now.
As a large urban jurisdiction, we've got to be really aggressive in our response when we see these kinds of cases, because we have millions of people who may be at risk.
Since 2016, syphilis cases in women have increased by 128%. New infections rose from 1,845 in 2019 to nearly 3,000 in 2022. Cases involving women who passed the infection onto their baby during pregnancy soaring from 16 cases in 2016 to 151 in 2021.
To see the numbers rise in this
He said their baby? What?
alarming rate really sounded the alarm for us.
Houston health officials urging pregnant women to seek prenatal care and syphilis testing to protect themselves from an infection that could result in the death of their babies. Untreated syphilis during pregnancy can result in a stillbirth.
We're waiving fees, so we want to encourage folks to come in and get services.
Local health officials say they're seeing a lot of co-infections of HIV with syphilis, along with gonorrhea and chlamydia. The health department is working with medical providers and collaborating with its community-based partners to increase awareness of the outbreak and enhance testing and treatment in Houston neighborhoods. Some hot spots that health officials are watching include areas of southwest Houston and some areas up on the north side. Syphilis, we were told, is easily treated with antibiotics. If you have questions about testing, you can call the Houston Health Department hotline. That number is 832-393-5010.
Wow. What in the penicillin? Listen, I know they burning. I know because they burning. I know because they burning, hurting. Hey, listen, hey man, I'm glad. Hey, see, look, it's good to be a married person now, right now. Ain't it? Shout out to all my married people again, all my people out there that's faithful in a relationship. It's making its way up north. That was a month ago. That was a month ago that came out, y'all. Just to let y'all know that was a month ago. So right now it's made its way up north right now. Yeah, better keep that thing in your pants. Better keep that thing in your pants, boy. Oh boy. And it's look, there's a spike. Man, the spike has already been. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Like, what is y'all out here doing? What is y'all out here doing, bro? Like, man, like they out here. Oh my lord, they out here. Come on, y'all, really? What are y'all out there doing? Y'all don't strap up. Wow. Wow. And I heard him say something about the babies being born with the syphilis and all that. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, and that I know y'all heard that. I know I ain't tripping, right? I heard him say that, right? Congenital syphilis. Is that what it's called? What? Hold up. Hold. Yo, Mississippi sees a 900 increase in babies born with syphilis. Doctor, what? Yo, hold up, yo. I'm about to drop this on y'all dome real quick. What? What? Yo, why would they not be putting this on the national? Yo, why would they not be letting nobody know this? Babies is born. Oh my goodness. I guess it's look, it says something about like I was trying to find it so I could show y'all so I could actually show y'all like pictures or something of it. But I guess like it's probably like dots or something that's on their hand. I know that's what I said, Auntie. That's what I said. That's what I just said. Like that's crazy. A 900% increase, and that's the babies. That is the babies, and that one came. That one I just read came from Mississippi. The one I just was in Mississippi. So the whole South is just crazy. Like yeah, man. I remember Lil Wayne came out with a song, man. He said what did Lil Wayne say? I think it was the Birdman JR or something. Lil Wayne, he said down here you gotta bring an extra condom and an extra gap. God dang, like what? That's crazy. Yeah, shout out to all my people out there keeping their legs closed, man. For real, man. And all my people out there married, y'all. Look, man, I'm happy y'all tuned in with me, man. I'm glad, man. I done got through the whole show, man. I'm trying to I'm about to go turn up. I'm about to go turn up with wifey, man. You know what I mean? I might I might, y'all let y'all see what is going on. But they got this big old festival going on right now. The whole downtown is shut down. They got a stage for performers and all this. They got a lot of bars and we so we walking because we live downtown really, you know what I mean? So we about to go get it in, a very, very much needed date night, man. She be rocking with the kid, man. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I really do, man. You can always donate at that top of that screen. Anything helps. That goes straight to my Cash App. If you scan that in the top of your screen, go straight to the Bulls Cash App, $1.50, whatever helps. You know what I'm saying? Get me here. She said date night. Enjoy, y'all. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Yeah, it'd be like, and let me just say that real quick before we get out here. Like men, and this is for the men, right? Because I really can't speak on the ladies, right? But maybe I could too. Men, don't get complacent with your women if you've been with her for 10 years. Keep things spontaneous, man. You know what I mean? Keep it fresh. Try to keep it fresh as possible with her. Um, Appreciate her more. They wash our dirty laundry. They cook for us. They rub our bodies when we sore. Like, you know what I mean? Take them out, appreciate them. Cause sometimes our women need time to just be out. Yeah, no doubt, bro. I will, man. I will. And you know, they need time not be mothers and wives, and they just need their time. You know what I'm saying? Just their time. And it's more than just going to the nail shop or nail salon. They need them time to unwind, have some wine, some drinks with the girls, talk about hot guys and abs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And because that keeps things happy and fresh. You know what I'm saying? I think so. Works like a charm. You know what I'm saying? Long as she ain't hurting my feelings and she coming to me happy, go do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely need times outside of, because they put on different hats for us daily. They put on the mom hat, then they put on the wife or girlfriend hat, then they, you know what I'm saying, then they got the working personality. So you wonder why they're so complex, and that's probably why, because they always got to put on all these different hats to function in society. So just give them that time, y'all. That's all I'm asking my fellas to do, man. To just give them that time. You know what I'm saying? Take them out every once in a while, but also give them that free time, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me, man. Like I said, y'all could donate at the top of the screen. I appreciate y'all so much. Much love, man. Much love. Much, very much. Peace out. Y'all, I'm up out of here. I gotta go. She gonna be. Gotta go. Harry.